Hello, random people watching me on the internet. For this guide, I'm going to be showing you how to get gold. So you can get mounts such as the chopper, or the hog if you're horde, or the Vial of the Sandstrake, and I hope this guide helps you. First thing we're going to look at is chocolate cookies that people use to eat for the... I will just open my cooking window. There it is, chocolate cookies. You're going to need simple flour, which you can buy cheaply from any cooking vendor, and cocoa beans. You get cocoa beans from turning in badges that you get from your cooking dailies in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. So I've done my cooking daily, and I'm going to turn in a request for 1 chef's award. Now you can talk to the sous chef, and you can use 1 token to buy a thing of imported supplies. And you're going to open that, and you're going to get usually 40 cocoa beans. Now I'm going to go and do this on all my alts and send all the cocoa beans to this character. Alright, so I've done the cooking daily on 3 of my characters by imported supplies, and I now have a total of 120 cocoa beans, and from this cooking supplies vendor I've purchased 120 simple flour, so I can make 120 chocolate cookies. Now this will take a long time. Oops, that's why my bags wasn't opening. But I do have a chef sat, so that'll make it go by a little bit faster. So now you just want to cook all your chocolate cookies. Alright, so I'm done cooking all 120 cookies. Now all that's left to do is list them on the auction house. So there's no chocolate cookies whatsoever on the auction house, so I'm just going to put them at a price which I know usually sells. I'm going to put them for about 22 gold each stack, and I believe there is 6 stacks of 20. So. Alright, so assuming all of these sell, this will be approximately 132 gold profit. Now the good thing about this is there's no real requirement gold you need. You can just make it. You can also find, if you don't have the recipe or high cooking skill, you can just find someone to cook them for you. Alright, so now we're going to show you a fishing hotspot, literally. Now this character, I only have fishing skill 5, and I'm not using any lures or things. I'm not using a fishing hat. I'm only using the basic fishing pole. I don't have the fishing boots on. I have no fishing thing. It's literally skill 5. Now you're gonna want to fish in these pool of fires. Now this is in the Twilight Highlands, right here, where my guy is. So you can see one here. There's one over there. And if you have really high fishing skill, you can do an open water. But with even fishing skill 1, you can come out here and just fish in these pools of fire to get volatile fire. Now on my server they go for about 10 gold each, but it varies. So we're just going to wait for this to catch. So there's one quick volatile fire, 10 gold. And usually you can get up to about 6 or 7 volatile fires per pool of fire, depending on your luck. Alright, so I've been here not even a minute. There's 20 gold. Now I know that's not much, but some servers it's more than 10 gold. Some servers unfortunately it's less. But these have a decent respawn time. There's not much competition usually. And you can kill some of these fire elementals, and sometimes they'll drop volatile fire, but not very much. And like the chocolate cookies, you don't need really that much gold. You just need fishing skill 1 and a fishing rod. Now I'm going to show you in about, briefly in like 10 to 15 seconds, how engineering, the profession everyone thinks makes no gold, can give you actually a ton of gold. This is the electrostatic condenser. When mining, herbing, or skinning, you get volatile air. You get a lot, and it procs often. So you get a lot more than other volatiles, and the mats are cheap. And there's quickly how engineers can actually make a lot of money. And this, yes, is engineering only. Next thing that's very good is the Transmute living elements. I'll bring it up. It's going to turn 15 Volatile Life into 14 to 16 of Volatile Air, Water, Fire, Earth. I like to do air because it generally gives the highest profit. And you get additional if you're Transmute spec. Now you can do this if you have Alchemy, a friend, a random person in trade. Just give them a slight tip and you'll still make a good amount of gold. So we'll go Volatile Life. And it looks like you can buy a stack of 5 for 37 gold. That's probably 7.5 gold each. So I'll go up by 3 stacks of 5, which is going to be 15. And so if they're about 7.5 gold each, and I'll search Volatile Air, those are selling for 20 gold each. So that's going to be a large profit margin. So now I'm going to go to my mailbox. Now you can decide which it's going to actually transmute into. If you're in Uldum, it's going to turn into air. If you're in Deepholm, it's going to turn into earth. If you're in Bajir, it's going to turn into water. And if you're in Hyjal, it's going to turn into fire. So I'm going to head over to the portals in Stormwind, or a Horde, it would be in Orgrimmar. And I'm going to head over to Uldum so I can transmute these into air. So I'm just going to take the port. Once it's, there we go. Alright, so now I'm here, and I'll just transmute my living elements. So I didn't proc any because I am a transmute master, but I did manage to get 14 air. So now I'm going to hearth back to Stormwind. Alright, so now we're going to sell these. Alright, so I'm just going to post them. So Volatile Air, just to double check, they are 20 gold each. So I like to post Volatile Air in singles, so we can put them at 1990 to undercut. And there, so 14 for 20 gold, that's going to be about 280 gold total. And I spent maybe, well, I actually forget how much I spent on the Volatile Air, and the encounter's not working. But regardless, there was a profit made, and it's going to be a good profit. And you can search for trade for as many alchemists to do this as you want. Do it yourself every day if you can. Friend, do it for you. And even if you give them a 5 gold tip, you're still going to be having lots of profit. And thanks for watching my gold tip video. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, anything you can.